to get to understand stuff. And what do we do? Just kill everything.
Somebody else say something.
Bah!
Oh,
Okay.
All right, brother.
should be
Getting
fine.
ready to start
It
streaming.
might have just been the speaker for me.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome to Nat One Nonsense. We're gonna get right into it, as we are starting a little bit late. Unfortunately, that was my fault. Do a real quick introduction. I'm just gonna go down the line. For the most part, everybody is in person tonight except Byers, who is our Kobold barbarian friend Kieran. But on my right, we have Jake, who is playing Oop To next to him is Renee, who is playing Warning Lavelle. To her right is Zach playing Repdeck. To my immediate left is Michael playing Spine Splitter. To his left is Eugene playing Sir Thomas. And to his left is Jordan playing Fury. So we're going to get into it with a real quick recap. Last we left off, our kobolds and the rest of the crew had finally made it to the Moonlight Isles. They began unloading the ship, though it is still currently going on, but a lot of the cargo is being brought up from the cargo holds from all the different levels of the ship. Spine Splitter didn't partake in any of that. He was out fighting crabs and getting poisoned. Yeah, I guess he was out getting crabs.
True to the real world too.
Oof.
Get poisoned, you get them.
Sorry.
He was also assisted by Kieran, who was effectively running the crabs to the ship. So sorry, this is just and then lastly, everybody was called back to the ship, and they were introduced to a very I'm sorry. A very important figure of the Moonlight Isles. Lord Noir, who I had described last session, was a 6.5 foot tall black sphinx tabaxi who was dressed regally in navy blue, gold. He had a silver rapier adorned on his hip. And he also had a cane with a cat that was engraved in the handle of that. And he had addressed the kobolds and just welcomed them effectively to the Moonlight Isles, pointed them in different directions, and like the many different, the many big attractions of the Moonlight Isles. We had the Colosseum to the north, which, as you can see on the map, you have the Colosseum to the north. There's the Midnight Palace, which is actually where Lord Noir resides. South of that, which would be Fearon's probably favorite place to go, is the Red Light District. And to the west of the Moonlight, or the Midnight Palace on the Moonlight Isles, is the Mage Academy, where, as I described last session, there were 3 prominent beams of light coming from the Mage Academy that were effectively powering the magical barrier of the island. And each of those beams of light go to a tower, which then goes to different areas. I'm stroke. Warriors. That's the country word for Oreos.
I understand.
Yeah. But each of those magical beams go to the towers, which then powers up the magical barrier. At this point, a lot of this session, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. A lot of this session is going to be a lot more RP. So we get a chance to do a lot of different things. You can go and see the Mage Academy, go to the Midnight Palace, the Colosseum. At some point, which will probably be towards the latter end of the campaign, will be the Red Light District, which is, as Jordan creepily looks into his camera. All right, Kobolds and Sir Thomas, what would you guys like to do first?
I would like to cast Fireball, but I don't have it.
Not yet. I guess I'll start. What is Spine Splitter doing? Spine Splitter doing first? I know that obviously he was out hunting for the land
Coming back to the
crabs.
ship. So yeah, there's that 3-lighted thing. That's where he's going.
All right, you're going to the Mage. You're going to the Major Gap.
Yep. Like I said, I'm bringing the bells and tower.
Is anybody else going to the Mage Academy? Anybody going to the Coliseum? I guess I'll just go down the line. Sir Thomas, what do you want?
Did you come back to the ship first, or did you?
Yeah, I had to because
Oh, yeah, you were something.
You wanna go to Colosseum?
the last thing I did is I asked about where the Mage Academy was.
The bright light with purple.
No, you read
I gotta talk to a mage about a mage.
You have to talk to him. Sir Thomas definitely wants to go to the Red Light District.
Yeah, right. So Thomas is going to head to the Coliseum.
He's been on the
Coliseum.
seat far too long.
He can't attack his shipmate, so he needs to get his anger out.
You gotta put those sea legs to good use.
Wake up ready to go.
Probably don't have to ask, but Fearon, what are you?
I am going to have to go and explore the Red Light District for both my master, so that I may finally and his measure, and or learn new techniques to help pleasure my new patron and all of her long tentacled friends.
We finally get there. Just you wait for it. I got 3 brothels and a aphrodisiac shot just for you.
Spiked frog on the ship.
Sir Thomas goes up.
Down.
I can't fix that.
I think that's
Not
not
working
what
for you.
the Coliseum.
What's that?
Go to,
What's that?
go to about BTT and open up your character sheet. Open up your character sheet on above BTT. Because for some reason it took away my,
Take away the bar at the top.
yeah, it takes,
Yeah,
does it do that for you too?
yeah, that's why I didn't.
Okay.
I just,
I had to make sure I wasn't as crazy as I thought it was.
yeah, there was some glitch or something.
So I'm gonna see my new pass it around.
Got it, I got you. I'll wear
Oh,
work.
there it is.
Because I had to close it.
Dear DM,
I was just doing a new tab.
my brother has revealed to me his needs. He wants to go to the Coliseum to prove himself in hopes of finding a longsword and shield to better his abilities. Whether or not that makes sense, I don't question. He is my brother. He is not very smart, but I love him dearly.
It actually works because I was about to ask you what Kieran wanted to do. Next is, where do you want to go?
Ook has been humbly invited by Sir Fearon to join him in the red light district.
I fear him. He's no sir.
He has been a part of our group for longer. You are the new one. Yes, sir.
Now,
Little runt bodies and
what
short
tickles
bodies.
your fancy on where you want to go?
Warren wants to go to the Coliseum and go fight some shit.
Are you sure?
Warren is not interested.
Red.
Actually, I don't know, you might be able to convince
Where
Warren.
do you
Yeah.
want to go?
You come along.
So I
Which
still
one did you
have
get?
a couple hours left of this.
Actually, no.
I'm going
we're on
to
video. This doesn't
reach out to
show
my
pictures. I'll show you.
in my psychic.
Oh, the psychic link that you had
Yeah.
established last one. Okay.
Where are you going?
Talk to a mage about a mage.
Do you meet me?
Are you on restraint?
We're gonna be at the Coliseum.
Or in
You see, worried.
I swear doesn't like fighting people.
Are you going to the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to
I'm a,
If you go to Oops All Kobolds.
You can't
General
kill
Shop,
them.
click
They're
on
poison,
the
so what's the
hidden
point?
messages,
Listen,
there's
I
a
mean,
link to our stream.
look,
Being
They
It's a
go
good
down
deal.
on that.
I mean, fair enough.
doesn't
I was
stop me from
invited.
fighting people.
I didn't think of a place to go.
To be an apartment, okay?
Group lost his independence a long time
So
ago.
we'll see you. on all
Then I'm gonna tell Warren I'll go
Still
preserve
staying
the
on my
Coliseum.
pocket for
Okay.
this broadcast.
Joke's on you, you're all fighting each other.
okay.
Kobold tradition.
Exactly.
We set up the Coliseum where we do all for having other than.
You show up and they go, hey, this way, right this way. Yep.
I only fight kobolds.
Yeah, we only fight each other.
You guys wrestle each other.
No, only 2 of us.
Only 2 of them. Sorry.
If I go out at the hands of my clutch, I'm just kidding.
The thing is, we don't ask. We sign up as a team and then as soon as they go ring the bell, we start running together. Oblivious to the other team.
Then the other team tries to interrupt you and then that's each other.
Yeah.
We only take out the other team because they're interrupting
Yeah,
our
yeah. And then we start fighting each
Actually,
other.
I gotta figure out who I'm going to start.
We're gonna start the
Yeah, you might as well.
You
just start.
probably should do this group of Coliseum stuff.
Well, there's only 2 of us.
You and your land.
Already.
casinos.
It's,
There's 4 of you going to the box.
I was invited by Jordan to go to red light district.
there's
Those
3.
are going to the,
Sir Thomas.
oh, he's.
Yeah, there's 4 of you.
Yeah, Sir Thomas and Kieran are going.
Oh.
No. Sir Thomas and Kieran are going to the Coliseum.
Oh, Kieran, my bad. I got
Kieran.
super excited.
Yeah. Sir Thomas and Kieran, Rex,
Yeah.
and Warren are all going to the Coliseum.
Okay.
That's amazing, though.
Book and
Like
Fearing
you could
are
tell
going to the red light
pleasure
district.
my
Okay. I,
He is into.
You're not a paladin, so I can assume.
Alright.
I've seen what you do.
Me, this is cool.
Keep my hands up.
I can hear you, and I'm the only one that can hear you.
You watched
No,
that
you
one?
misunderstand. That's the entire intention.
I didn't watch that one either.
No.
Okay, so there's a scene in there where Jimmy, the friend of him, doesn't know how
Kim, it's
sex
like-
works, and he says, "Oh, do you do it
On
from
the other hand, it's
behind
gonna
like
be
a horse?"
scary
And
when you
just
go to the
imagine,
Coliseum.
Luke not understanding how this works, and just
So
thinks
can you
that's
hear-
what's happening.
You hear us?
You're gonna have women yelling and screaming, running out of rooms. As is attached.
No.
That's because you're on the phone with me and we're screaming through all of our mics.
They're trying to fight a meeting while this little thing over here is going right up the other end, going, and they just can't move because they're all pleasure. And that's where it's done.
You'll have to ask Jared. Jared is Braun on the backstage.
Backstage at Coliseum.
No, backstage on Main Street.
I don't know. That'd be a
Oh.
question.
He's on back. Do you see him on restream? He's muted. There he is. Is that what you needed to see?
Okay, I'll give it back today.
Do you want to be on this like
Just
that, or
like
do you
we
enjoy
can
being in my
leave
pocket?
that kicks one of us off.
You know what? All right, no problem, buddy. We'll take you off there. So yeah, you're here. We know you're here.
We're alarmed. That's crazy.
The world now knows what you look like, for better or for worse. That's Kieran, everybody,
72.
not DJ Qualls.
We're maxed out on screen space.
Hey, you're free to take me off the screen.
So when I try to watch it,
You don't have
it's more.
Don't worry, I'll do a clip show at some point in time for a break
Three invisible
time.
and then two double.
I'm saying, I don't know, I like being on the screen, so.
We can change it.
It doesn't bother me much, but it's
Yeah,
like,
it
if you
doesn't
ever,
move anything else.
if you ever
Tell us, we can
needed-
change,
if
yeah.
you ever needed to remove somebody, I'd be here.
Whereas the
We
machine
can-
is like
You're
your
sharing
worst
screen with
friend.
somebody,
Right.
so it doesn't change.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be on there, please let me know.
Coliseum.
Alrighty. So all the Kobolds and Sir Thomas decide to go their separate ways for the time being. 4 of you guys decide to
They're all
go
on
to
shore
Coliseum
leave, so sure.
to test your mettle against those that are currently there. Spine Splitter is going to the Mage Academy to talk to a mage. And towards the end of the stream, Fearin and Book will be going to the Red District. Bum, bum, bum. A different type of crabs.
Master Darius said if you harvest those, you can live for days off your own body.
So the 4 that are going to the Coliseum, you guys, you guys don't technically know
These crabs pinch my
what
lungs.
direction you guys are actually going. You just know you're just going towards the giant building in the north, and you're following the sounds of all the cheers and everything like that. After about, I'd say probably about an hour, it is a little bit of a walk from where you guys had docked at port, and you guys are slowly starting to make your way up there. Finally arrive at the Coliseum, and there is a gentleman standing out front who is, dressed in kind of military style gear. He's more just a guard, kind of like what you guys did in the right around session 0 to session 1, where you guys had to kind of check in, like when you guys checked into West Wind. Well, it's about the same thing for getting into Coliseum. Basically, they're just trying to figure out if you guys are participants in the fights or if you are spectators. And he just kind of looks at your group as you guys are starting to make your way up there. He turns to look at you 4 and just like, "Oi, participants or spectators?"
Taters.
Without thinking, I'm gonna respond and yippee. We fight. We come to fight.
So you'd be a participant.
Yes. Still yippee, because I'm not thinking.
All right. Go down the main tunnel, take right, check in. You're going to turn in all of your weapons, and we will provide you weapons.
I immediately ignite both psychic blades in my hands and just run down the hallway.
I skip after Rectech.
Are the psychic daggers visible
Yes.
to people? Oh.
Only when I'm like manifesting them or attacking.
Right.
Otherwise they're just not there.
So does he not see them?
No, I manifest them.
Oh, you manifest
'Cause
them.
I'm like half paying attention to them. I just hear go down that hallway, blah blah blah, and I just kind of zoned out. So just in my excitement to fight, I make them appear with my hands up, just run down the hallway.
Which, above game, I know how ridiculous that looks with your lanky body.
Yes.
Because at first I forgot why you were so lanky.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking you were just a tiny little kobold.
So like when he said turn the corner,
Watch my.
the top half is kind of swaying, like a hard turn.
Okay. With that, odds or evens.
Evens.
Restrict.
The guard at the front, basically just like, boy, he's real excited, isn't he? You kids go have fun. And he looks at Sir Thomas, who seems to be the most intelligent of the group, just like, hey, make sure they turn in their weapons.
Are you
check
kidding
it.
me? I can't control these idiots. They have the intelligence of probably a fly combined.
At least it's
So-
attempt. Be true.
Yeah. Are you there?
No.
No, he's gotta take, he's
I
gotta
rest
talk
my
to a mage
case.
about a mage.
I was dealing
Alright,
with
as I'm
what you said
following
in
Rectech
present.
down the hallway, I just start dropping my hand axe onto the ground and just taking the other one.
Intelligence actually is pretty good.
Turn those weapons in at the desk around the corner. Pick them up. Don't litter. This is a nice establishment.
I poke my head back around the corner. But it's just
Do I
my
hear
head.
this?
He was talking to you.
Would I have heard it as I'm running
Make a
down?
perception check.
Hold on.
If it was low, you didn't.
It's a 5?
No, you didn't hear it. All right. All right then. So the guard isn't going to chase after you, but he is going to pick up your index and put it on his belt. It is now effectively his index.
I'm gonna drive my hand.
Let me get rid of my hand axes.
Unless things.
It's just, I gotta get rid of them. I gotta get that bigger stuff.
I don't use my.
But yeah, he basically he pockets your index. Kieran, he just sees running. What is Kieran doing?
Kieran has followed along with the noises, remembering his time training as basically a dummy. As he's watching everyone fight, he's picking out which weapon he wants, so he's going to figure out who he's going to kill. So he's picking out the longsword, the shields from the crowd of theoretical participants, or potentially guards. He's not really sure.
Potentially Sir Thomas.
Or potentially Sir Thomas. But he does figuratively understand that his brother does care about Sir Thomas on a platonic liege level. No homo. And he is concerned very much about making sure he gets the shield and sword no matter what it takes. It is his obsession now. I know because he's told me 500 freaking times.
So don't forget to describe the type of weapons they get to choose, because, someone over there likes to fling javelins.
Whoopsie, dropped it.
Correct.
I don't really use them anyways. So.
Yeah,
Well,
but they could have metal.
She's actually one javelin short.
They
Because
could have
it's floating
metal
it's floating in the
instead of
ocean.
wood.
All right, so you guys arrive at the counter. Basically, the guy at the counter, he sees Rec Deck. He's like, hey.
Shiny.
He's like,
I've dissipated my second deck at this point. So I'm just running my hands up excited.
okay. And I'm assuming the rest of you guys catch up to him. So this is how it's going to be. Any like secondary weapons you have, like your hand axe or your daggers, you can use. But like a main weapon, they don't want there to be like magical weapons. At this point, I don't know if you guys have any, but I'm saying,
I don't think we should, any of us should have actual magical weapons, not kind of like.
yeah, you're minus
Negative
one.
ones.
What are you talking about? That's
It's not a
magical.
magical. That's not necessarily.
It's magic how it got so much rust on it.
Cursed. They basically just want to make sure that the fight is fair.
So what if I just have a regular long sword?
Yes, if you have a regular longsword, you can check that with them. You don't have to check in, but you just be like, hey, there's no magical properties with this. It's just a regular longsword. I'm going to use this. It's I trust
Do
it.
you have metal javelins?
Yeah, there'll be metal javelins.
There you go, Renee.
There'll be metal javelins that you can use. But there's a full lineup of weapons that you can use. Anything from a club all the way to a warhammer to a great axe to anything. You tell me what
Longsword,
weapon
shield.
you guys want. You guys tell me what weapon you want.
Can we
And
just-
because I have it listed.
We
here.
just have Kieran, because I overheard what he wanted to do, take his great axe. That's what he wanted. We barter, basically, exchange the great axe for a long sword and shield. Like they could keep the great axe, he could keep the long
Yeah,
sword and
he can
shield.
do that. Yeah, if he wants to give up his
Problem
great
solved.
axe. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave it up
um,
because carrying him on 11.
where do you want to use?
Story.
Well,
where he did that, it was right.
Rick, what do you want to use? You just want to use daggers, or you want to use like a martial?
Idiots.
Quartermaster asking this?
Yes.
Person.
Say nothing, I'm just trying to start shadow boxing. I don't need anything. I don't want anything.
He just starts laughing and just, you're gonna die.
That's what you think. I just started laughing back. I'm laughing with him, but I'm staring at him and I'm progressively getting louder than him.
They're checking the weapons.
Roll for it.
Oh, okay, good.
Had a chance to actually look at it.
Yes.
That's the main reason why they're checking them in. If there's any kind of magical thing, if you did what you did.
Stuff is on.
Yes.
Include,
You did to everyone, that's correct.
yeah, but he also did it to someone else as well, so there's two types on someone.
So Jordan, I just saw the pictures you posted.
Because I want to make sure
Oh,
they didn't already give. So you're just basically gonna go in with your daggers, your psychic daggers and fisticuffs. Kieran has a longsword and a shield.
Are they letting bows? Are they letting
You can
range
use any weapon. Yeah, you can use any weapon that's here as long as it's just the standard
Oh, those.
martial. And if you're
Okay, I'm
proficient,
I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna
That's
bring
my
my bow.
favorite.
short or long.
Short bow.
Short. Okay.
I haven't told him my only hero.
Okay. And then
Beautiful stature, big story.
Sir Thomas, are you just gonna use your longsword?
Yes, sir.
And then lastly, Renee.
Okay.
This is a roll.
You said metal javelins are available?
Yes,
You-
I mean, they'll
bartered
still,
them because Sir Thomas said they were not lovely.
I'll say that they do if you just get regular wooden javelins, they're their typical 1d6. With the metal javelins, I'll say they do a 1d.
Just to take their weapon. Yeah.
Um,
Are you hearing under the through the stream, or you have a hard time hearing it through my phone?
That's the
Oh,
problem.
Lord.
Yep.
Oh,
That
no.
makes sense. I need you to turn up the stream because of,
But is
I'm very
everybody
far
else,
away.
like, everybody's
Stream
getting
gets me from my microphone.
poison?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can bring.
Yeah, because that happened.
Which poison did you use on?
That's why they have
Is
it
it
in my
typical,
pocket.
or did you use the paralytic?
No,
Actually,
one
it's
has
proficient.
analytical right there.
Yeah, I can only set it up.
And plus, I double coded the I'm making sure he lives.
Rare, let me get it right here.
Alright, so you're gonna
I want to switch out for a fancy flail compared to what they might have.
fancy flail.
Yep. I'm gonna keep my flail and turn it in for purposes of this, but I want whatever the fanciest version of a flail that they have.
You notice a very
Swapping your
flamboyant
flail
man.
out?
And
She's
hold on.
swapping her flail for a flail.
May I
Yeah, just
I wanna
I'm
roleplay this
keeping my
vendor.
flail. I'm just turning it in.
Yeah,
for the
you'll
sake
get
of
all
it.
your weapons. You'll get all your
You
weapons
just want
back
to
after
shine
the fight.
one.
And then,
Should you live?
and then I
What do
would
it
like to know if I could also have a metal javelin.
Not in this case, I'm not going to, because I'll say that around like the, around Coliseum, once I bring that map up, there'll be like arrows that are in the ground and stuff like that from previous fights. So you can just pull ammo. So I'm not counting ammunition for this fight.
And that's
Can I
where,
also have a metal javelin in addition to that?
So just a metal javelin and a flint.
Yes.
your
Okay.
first 12
So like I
arrows. when
said,
you're
the
out, you
metal,
need
the
to
metal
let him
javelin,
know.
I'll say does 1d8. And then the flail. So it's not like it's not super fancy. Obviously it's not like an ornate piece of equipment because it is a Coliseum. But it does have, it does have some like aesthetics that look really, to you look really nice. It's got kind of it's got brass, it's got a brass pommel on the bottom of theirs, and with like it does have a slight it's kind of dull, unfortunately, but it does have like an old like topaz jewel on it. Someone found this, and they just turned it in, but it's got like a little topaz jewel on the bottom. And then the flails itself, those are actually in relatively good condition. I mean, they're maintained. It's a Coliseum. Yes, there's going to be death. There's going to be things like that. But for those that make it, they're trying to keep things relatively they want people to keep coming back. And obviously, if you're going to fight in the Coliseum, they want to make sure that you have good equipment. If you're a spectator, if you're betting on people, they don't want it to seem like foul, like due to rusted weapons, things like that. So all that's what relatively well.
When they hand it to her, I'm gonna be like the minions in the background, going, "Oh,
Yeah,
dang."
I will say on one of the heads of the flail, they haven't gotten to cleaning it yet, but there is some blood on one of them from the previous fight.
I sniff it.
It smells animalistic in nature. So he says that so after you guys all get your weapons, the guy behind the counter basically just like, all right, gonna go down to gate 4. You're gonna wait there. We have to, get your guys' also, what are you guys checking your names on? Are you just gonna be like gladiators? Like gladiators 1 through 4, or are you guys gonna actually put your names?
I will put my name.
All right, so you're gonna put your
As a
name,
knight, I have to do that.
Is he asking us to sign?
not to sign,
Oh.
but it's more for like the announcers, like
Rec deck,
rec deck.
rec deck.
Warren,
Just Warren. Okay.
just Warren.
So rec deck, Warren, Sir Thomas, and is Kieran just gonna go by Kieran, or is he gonna go by
Yeah.
Oh, he brother of Fearon.
brother of Fury?
It's screwed now.
Jeez. Brother of. What was the thing I said last time? Oh, yeah, just like you guys said, sometimes I'm brother of Christ.
I don't
Okay.
scroll.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave that the whole time,
What?
Nothing.
just because it takes some brain space.
Okay.
So here when we get there.
All right. So you guys get to gate you guys get to gate 4, the guy behind the counter, the only reason why he took your names is just so that he can give it to the announcer for introducing you guys when you guys go to fight as a new group.
You can,
Sorry.
Zach, you can put a thing on there for how long it scrolls and then it comes off.
I
and comes
apologize.
back.
Jake
I
was
know
doing
that.
something over here.
I'm not sure how you can do that. You said for like every 5 minutes to scroll.
If you respond to this, I'm gonna.
As you guys are at the gate,
Yes.
I'll say, Rep, you do happen to notice, just out of the corner of your eye, the guy that, that's behind the counter, you know, he writes on the piece of paper, writes down your names. This is more just for flavor, but he writes down on your guys' names, and whisks his hand, and you see the paper literally crumple up and vanish.
Yeah,
In your, just, it vanished.
Where's their garden? In awe.
Do it again.
He sees you, and basically, like if he was with the excitement that you did, he takes it like if it was like a small child. He's just like, it doesn't
Again.
get. I'm running out of paper.
Hold on.
He's just throwing it to the
Do we
side.
have paper in our inventory?
Paper?
When we have like, I don't know how to read, but
I don't know. Do you guys have books?
No.
No. I know you have a book. You have a book. One that was given to you by a son.
Okay, do you need
it's
pen?
fine. Just gonna.
I'm nowhere near, otherwise I would love to interject.
Ladies and gentlemen, species of all kinds, welcome to the Moonlight Out Coliseum. And the crowd roars. We have 4 new challengers. Over, if you'll direct your attention to gate 4. I will read them off in order, I guess, as you guys are walking. First,
Before the gate opens or we come out, I want to try to hide like in the front.
I where?
While in the tunnel behind the gate before it opens, I want to take the hide action.
Okay. So you just don't show up.
No, I want to hide.
You just want
Like I'm up against the wall, like trying to hide.
First one out into the Coliseum. We have Sir Thomas rocking his long sword and ready to pummel whatever shows up in the Coliseum.
No, Sir Thomas.
Hopefully some
No, I have your child.
Trying to be better.
You were. I'm still
Not
now.
for it.
Second in line, we
First
have
one, too. Okay.
here
The
in
section's literally right there.
we have Kieran the Kobold, also known as Brother of Fearin.
You're on screen, just grab a picture. He stays, keep going, don't listen to me. He's staring blankly, trying to figure out what you're talking about.
The announcer looks at him and just goes, "You can step into the Coliseum."
So he turns around, and he's
I
still
walk
looking down the
back.
hallway the other way,
I walk
confused.
I walk back to where he is, get behind him, kick him in the rear end and say, out. Go.
So
After being kicked, he stalls, briefly confused, and then falls out into the crowd and begins stunningly looking at the crowd and then awkwardly waiting.
I will say with Kieran, with how you described his backstory, he's had a lot happen to him in his life. This is a new experience for him, having people cheer for him.
He's got stage fright.
I'm excited what he's going to do to you.
Odds or evens.
He shined his scales just for this, apparently.
Odds or evens.
Odds or evens, brother. Odds. Yay.
Kieran is so excited, he is fully erect. Yes,
Brother,
it did.
you're reliving all of your glory days, and for the first time ever, they're cheering for you.
Very
And your
exciting.
excitement
Yeah.
is physically noticeable. You hear the screams from the stand.
Mommy, that looks like a slot.
Cover your eyes.
Cover your eyes.
I didn't know kobolds had front tails.
Never thought you guys didn't know the GM was gonna break you guys.
I just got to
The announcer is just like, listen, we know that we all get excited at these, but can you please keep it to a minimum?
Ooh, it goes limp.
Continuing. Next, we have Warren.
Warren just stops in and then she goes into a rage.
Goes into a rage.
Uh-huh.
I hope it stalls out for ceremony to watch the rage end. It's just like, ah!
Just for a full minute while the announcer's going, she's just punching herself to keep the rage acting.
And lastly, to finish it out, we have Wreck Deck.
You're gonna see me like kind of creep to the edge of the tunnel, like try to slide around the wall, just act real stealthily. And I'm gonna move like 5 feet down the wall and then just stand there
You
and
hear
act like I
the,
can't be seen.
the smallest section. Finally, when they look out of kobolds, you just hear squeak. All in the, so everyone's just confused. It's like, what's going on?
You have about 6 fans going, Wreck Deck, Wreck Deck,
And
Wreck
Nick actually
Deck.
just like, hell, it goes, ah!
I'm not reacting, just trying not to.
You hear above you a couple of guys just arguing. It's just like, listen, he's an underdog, don't you? And then the announcer finally gets to just like, all right,
Followed you, son. Throw your ass out in the ring.
I'm finding you. After we, now that our combatants have been introduced, let us introduce what they will be fighting.
3
Bring
Tarrasques.
you guys.
Oh my God.
I actually bring you guys to the Coliseum.
And that's how he handled the
Told you I should've
chaos
thought that.
creation. That you broke me, guess what?
I've got a book for this. It's called Please You Book About You. We can work this.
Oh, okay.
On the opposite end, you guys happen to see three tigers and the lion
I'll pet it.
up here. First.
Oh,
bear?
yes. it
Well,
is.
you guys served our
Big
turds.
old pussies.
Is there a bear on mine?
There's not a bear.
It's good.
It's gonna turn way different than what you're.
Let the
No,
battle
they have no idea.
begin. Roll initiative.
Roll for initiative, brother.
Back, don't forget.
Oh, I'll roll initiative on here so you don't have to.
Okay.
Do it for me.
And, Ron, don't forget what we did for your sword after you got it back.
All you should have said.
Reminded him something I gave him.
I went ahead and did it on here, so.
All right,
Yeah,
I got
it's fine.
I got a 22. I rolled that
I
manually.
gave him a bottle. It ain't gonna be good, but it's all.
But yeah, they're totally.
Here's what?
You can't have that respect. You know, it's very expensive.
Yeah, but all the
What did you say you
his
had?
prison pockets.
22.
Like, you
Can you remember to use it though?
know, like medicated and remind him about it.
Okay.
He will when I control it.
When I medicate to remind him about it. Yeah, for some reason he forgot about the stuff in his interdimensional. No, it's not even interdimensional. It's just a straight prison pocket.
Racks of 15.
He just keeps.
Okay.
Just throughout all his characters.
Yep. And like I said,
Make
I
it
snacked on
separate.
some
New theme.
What do we see again?
You see
Does that help with
I
the
three,
word?
three tigers and a lion.
The game log just means you sent this over. You can see it. You're fine.
What did Kieran get for initiative?
What did you get for initiative?
Yeah, that's right, you measure it.
I told myself
18.
I was gonna
18.
behave more
You
today.
can behave when I'm around. No one behaves.
Well, you were out.
No, my one.
How many of those work? I can't see what we can.
I have a plus eight.
Oh my.
If he's
Yeah,
wondering,
yeah.
First one in the initiative is Sir Thomas.
I hidden from them
How long?
because of how sneaky I was coming out.
In the middle of the night. Hold on, hide.
I am technically in the daylight.
He like slowly lifts his trench coat to where both of them are hidden.
Yes.
We don't move. Very
Huh?
tight.
Yes, you're in.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know how in a big giant circular ring, how you're hidden. I guess you're hiding behind Sir Thomas and
Do I need to roll
Kieran.
Oh, yeah,
stealth checks?
Nobody said they were
Technically, you're
smart.
secure, and because of your
One is
size,
just making
the two of
more
us
noise
next
than
to
him.
each other,
Go
Kieran
for the stuff
would
one.
give you cover.
How big is Kieran?
Huh?
Kieran's 4 foot, like he's almost 5 foot. He's stupid.
We're almost the same.
Is he a kobold or dragonborn?
Well, he's my bad, 4'1". We've adjusted it down because we were much like we still argue about the 350, 6'4".
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah,
little bit taller.
Yeah, you get to look up to somebody. That's
Well,
two
when he
tails.
gets close, you.
Oh, yeah.
Four tails.
Right now.
These guys, yes.
I guess I'd ask me to like.
But,
5 feet.
Did you see my art where I made sure that morning had a dress, so he knew which one the morning was?
Yeah.
oh no.
Sir
I
Thomas.
saw some of the art, I didn't see.
You're only in
Up
one of
30
them.
feet.
It's just-
Okay.
it's very
And
self.
shoot at the one with the biggest,
And
token there, with my crossbow.
Okay.
Did you get that from them?
With the crossbow, starting equipment.
Oh, you have it on your per,
Yeah, they let us use our normal one.
Yeah.
oh my.
I'm scared.
I only thought you had a
That's okay, so
special.
it's not your turn yet. but
Okay,
I'll be happy to
14
hold
to
that
hit.
For a minute, we're gonna use that.
14 hits.
You, oh, that's cool.
What are
Okay,
we down?
I wish you had said something else, because you're still.
You
not-
also-
You're still Moby next.
So.
That one.
roll
No,
your-
you roll.
Now, do I get to make 2 attacks?
That's awesome.
You're fine.
Yes. Yes, normal.
No, I was just making sure it was the normal fighting.
That's kind of rude.
That's the easiest way to make sure that never gets told.
Okay, so that's 8 piercing
Sometimes I
damage.
try to look at it.
And then I already rolled the second attack. It was a nat 20.
Gee,
Uh,
that's the will, that's Sir Hugh, Sir
Well-
Eugene, that's what, from now on, it's just Sir Eugene.
Well-
Done. He rolled 3 nat 20s.
Yep.
That one's
So it's
dead.
max, it's
Those are
max
the table where he
damage.
rolled 3 nat 20s in a row.
On everything.
So 17 damage on that one. 17 piercing.
I'll be God, you alone.
Will we do a max plus additional dice?
Did you great weapon master?
With a crossbow.
Yes.
Plus for each.
Depending-
Plus whatever those additional items do.
Exactly.
If I was- if I was-
Oh, my bad, he's not a kobold, I'm in the wrong mindset, I'm sorry, Sir Thomas. It was the wrong place.
He knows what he's
Do
doing.
something like that.
You are the reason I min-max, because now I want to min-max a sharpshooter, great weapon
Oh, yes.
master.
It's just, you just start always going.
Minus-
How you do this to
Minus
me?
10 to your
I've
attack.
got nice.
Keep in mind that they're gonna have that same issue when it comes to brawn, but only with the
I
strong.
ever got to run campaign, it would be like a Western kind of thing, so firearms would be, Mandatory.
You'll find out here in the description.
yeah.
You might see it a couple times.
Let's just say that nat 20.
Was awesome.
So,
What do you want the DC to be?
Oh.
The DC technically for what you're doing is gonna be whatever your modifier, your
That's up to you to determine. You know what that stuff does.
Say
constitution.
con 14.
Yeah.
And as you, con 14, as you get more.
It drops over time for at least for movement.
Okay.
Oh,
Dice is getting retired already.
that was my.
You're the DM, those are good dice.
Is that a 1?
No, it wasn't a one.
As a DM that never.
But it wasn't a good roll.
Feels-
So you hit the lion.
That's what I think.
Yeah, you hit the lion, and you hit it in both of its shoulders.
If
You
you
do
do,
happen to notice, after you had hit him,
I can see which one you are.
there are kind of a greenish tint in his veins up in the shoulder.
It's not,
And then
No.
you see the lion drop. He's not dead.
you would stay on above these, you still use it, or you could bring it on.
Don't look at
I
me.
just realized how many.
You're amazing.
I'm at the Mage Academy. I'm not there.
So how are you causing?
You start hearing stuff from the crowd.
What
did he do? I've never seen such accuracy.
Yeah, the crowd, the crowd breaks out in an uproar. The fact that it just, you effectively, you didn't kill, but you've already downed one of the bigger creatures that are introduced. This is round one. Next is Warren.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Oh.
then to finish my turn, I switch, I put my crossbow away and pull out my long sword.
It's so long.
Dan, when you're ready. position.
Okay,
Teach them to make.
Warren
kobolds
is
the
going
underdogs.
to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I
30.
just want to give people tetanus. You don't need to.
Warren is gonna run 35 feet
Okay.
and it's gonna throw for javelin at
It's true, it's like,
this guy right here.
it's true.
Oh, shoot, barbarian.
No,
Barbarian.
that's my
Okay.
D20s.
Barbarians, but I don't think.
Oh no, which one should I roll? I need to not lose this one.
No.
Two of the characters.
Barbarian.
No, no.
Okay, that's a 12? Ooh.
12 just hits.
Let's
God.
go.
I did not think it was gonna hit, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You got his nose.
Okay, that is a 7 damage.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. My bad, ignore me.
Did you add your feminine wild bonus?
I rolled a 1d6 instead of a 1d8. What would you like me to do?
There is a D&D one.
Reroll it.
Yeah, reroll the
I
8.
just make sure.
Reroll the D8. And then make
No,
sure to
the-
add your
the-
plus
the-
2 since the rate.
No,
Correct?
kind of right on.
Plus 2 damage, right?
Yes, and it's already, I added the thingy thing, so it already, yes.
Yes.
You know what that's
I understand.
You're using my rig.
That, yes.
From an actual rules perspective, it's really hard.
Which is taking original, no, that's a 6, actually.
What would it do in this weapon?
Yes, sir.
Forgot. And then on, I have 2 weapon fighting. And then,
Yes,
so I get,
no, it stays on for an hour.
give me 1 sec, 'cause I need to read a rule.
It's there until
Okay,
it's time runs out.
The
Where you-
lion, tiger,
Washington.
also takes 1d6 plus 3 divine, radiant damage.
Yeah, so that's the feminine, it's the radiant damage,
So that's 8 radiant damage.
No.
No.
except for 1 week out of the
Do you
month.
have
Right.
8 more radiant?
8.
Yep.
So the
You
first
two that have
creature you hit on each of your turns automatically.
And
Yeah,
that's,
so here's-
his brother has
because of my
that, but
pack.
you wouldn't get.
While I'm raging,
That's
the
why
first creature,
Zach's gonna tell
first
you
creature
exactly
hit on
what
each of
it
your
is.
turns, weapon attacks take 1d6
Get
plus 3.
away.
So you're a paladin.
That's part of it is.
After the zealot.
Well,
No,
now.
She's a paladin without
Equally.
using spell slots.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
I have a second attack.
Okay. What are you going
We
to
should
attack
all
with?
do
You just threw your
zealots.
javelin.
We should, it would
Unless
No,
you
it's
were with 2
I'll be
women,
out.
you could throw a hand.
have all.
Or did you only have one?
What's up?
I have 2 attacks.
Well, you have one now.
Like, what's
Oh,
wrong?
I get to keep the other
What
one.
happens to their job?
Remember the
What'd you
guard took
do?
your other one.
Yeah, I didn't think I was
They
gonna
all
get to
become
keep the other one. I thought I was
You're
dropping
all-
it.
The barbarian.
I know I dropped it.
Like her, so we were
I thought
all
you only dropped
mock
one.
paladins, they're all rage.
Work for the story, we're just gonna say I dropped it.
We should all find,
Oh, okay.
we should all be not paladins, just without being
Okay,
out
and
of
then-
class, do all divine stuff and radiant damage.
Hold on, I need to-
Divine soul is always an option.
Yeah, do everything but
The
paladin.
more that I look
Okay,
around, the more I
and then-
realize smite isn't just for paladins.
Because Warren's an idiot. Warren's gonna throw her dagger
Disgraceful.
Okay.
at the
I mean,
save
I was,
the lion.
if I'd played
Okay,
any
that's fine.
editions of D&D, when they had.
So you had a
Smite Evil,
dagger,
Smite
2 hand
and
axes,
Smite Evil were
a
totally
flail,
I wasn't,
Yeah.
and Oh
I
my
wasn't
gosh.
flipping the hand.
So just have like,
You were just
So it's not like.
all of the weapons.
I wasn't flipping the hand.
That's
I
just
just
like,
No,
just
you
like
just
short
had
weapons.
them. I'm saying like before you got rid of everything, before you set sail, you had 4 javelins, a flail.
It's not
My
like.
gosh, you're not warm, you're scrappy.
I just-
Okay, so with my,
It's one of those cards that just has like
They just made
weapons all around your vest.
on one
That's
of
a
your
6 or
attacks
8.
per round.
Math, oh my god,
Still
8,
kept
that's an
it where
8.
it was part of the
What is
paladin's
it?
attack.
An 8.
It has not yet.
Bonus in it. How do
Okay.
you kill it?
So you throw the axe, it lands right in front of the tiger. The tiger picks it up and is now effectively a 2.
Meow.
What happened?
She's feeding the
Sorry, I
tiger.
said that really loud.
I mean, you can get it back.
She gave the-
You
Oh, I
gave
fully
the tiger a
intend
chew.
to.
She
She
threw her
missed
hand
with
out,
her hand,
and
so
it
now she's
missed.
chewing on it.
It came from the tiger and it ended up like a chew toy.
I'm already raging. I'm good,
Okay.
just, I'm done.
Lip wrist.
And this is what DEI does when you
I
put
thought you
them in
said-
Coliseum.
That's the feminine wiles.
I thought she lost her hand back.
And this part.
No,
This is
she
what
had
DEI
more.
did
does
too.
when you put
That.
No, she threw her dagger.
What happened?
She has a dagger,
She just
2-hand
threw it.
axes.
She just did all that damage
a
to
flail,
spite. She
four
threw a hand
javelins.
axe and landed in front of the
Yeah.
tiger and scared the
So
tiger to
you
the
didn't do
shield on
anything
it.
with the
Sounds
dagger.
bad.
It's just like- Okay.
Well, I mean, what can be seen?
Alrighty, it is now the Kid Cat's turns.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, buddy, the cat came before you too. You're in trouble. They said they wanted to
Um,
mark.
So they are all going on the same initiative.
What's their initiative?
Well, I thought about.
8,
Bravo
they can
incident,
undertake.
we could get
So Bryce-
distracted.
Ah.
I'm like,
Sure.
Mark,
So then you don't throw all like your
No, that's, ooh, no, hold up, hold up.
Paul's
Hold up.
sister.
I did something funny.
I always like, wherever you got me. That's fine.
Back 20 feet.
Do they dash?
Hold on, I accidentally added them
That's
to.
when they're gonna post it, so then
It's in combat tracker, and I only wanted one of them to be on the combat tracker.
I love that.
So
There we
the
go.
melee creature is just done for.
But,
Here comes pain.
no, it can't,
So
can't,
what?
because the one is paralyzed.
60 or
Yep.
13.
Dang it.
You know what you can do though? That one can stay there.
That one can stay there.
I was
That
invited
being
to
said,
The red light district.
a colorful place.
A colorful place.
You should see all the rainbows down there.
Many colors in the
Still
homo
not actually
rainbow.
inclusive unit area.
90 songs do not fly these days. I think about it. It's kindness.
Fun.
So South Park soundtrack from the very first movie. Many colors in the homo rainbow.
Even south of.
Words.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
so screwed.
Look, he likes you. He's hugging you.
Okay,
He likes me, not him.
so this first tiger that is going after Warm is going to.
All prey to her feminine wiles. It was, so it was not necrotic damage, so there's not already like bonus attacking.
I was trying to remember how it worked.
All the wild animals were attacking me right now. Why is that?
It's some pheromones.
Oh, God.
It is.
So there again, like I said, I'm carrying everyone's thing for Calypso because it's what I'm doing.
Was a 14.
That's brutal.
I like that it's a mic drops, he walks out the door. Yeah.
Did he start another pyramid scheme?
Probably.
Michael,
No.
another warlock pyramid scheme?
No, I'm working on it.
So that was its bite attack. It's now going to try a claw.
Okay, I have resistance to these piercing.
Bigly is
Yeah.
I have resistance.
This is all magical.
Rag. You can add them to the tracker. And that one.
It
So
begins-
when it goes to swipe up against your armor, it actually breaks 3 of its 4 claws.
Sweet.
So it only has 1 left.
Just out of curiosity, how far up? How far up the claw did it break? Because after a certain point, it starts to hit the nerves.
Oh, it's at nerves.
Disadvantage.
There was that one. The next one is going to try and attack Sir Thomas.
That's right, I'm sorry.
That one definitely didn't hit.
Yes.
That was a 6, and it's, the other one is also going to try. Okay. That's a 20, dirty 20.
Well, yeah, that's,
Okay, I wasn't sure.
You're playing
You're-
18 is my AC.
Okay,
It's an unnatural.
only because we weren't allowed to have magic.
Yeah,
right.
you keep reminding the DM why he sucks.
No,
Magic.
I was not doing,
No one does magic items that benefit them.
right.
So it happens to, so this one does attack, it does happen to get just with its claw, it kind of like scratches at you like your leg. And you take 6 slash. Oh, they're not meant to do a lot of damage.
I took
yeah.
the toughness feat, because I get extra feats or whatever, as fighter. So I've got more hit
Cheers to
points.
that.
Yeah. You got more hit points and he got more hit points.
We took the same thing.
I don't usually
He
take that.
found purpose in my life.
I was scared.
It's like as a
Next-
fighter, why wouldn't I take that in something?
Next
Especially
is
how
Kieran.
close you're gonna be to combat.
Next is Kieran.
Kieran, you're up.
What's your, just out of curiosity, what's your constitution as a fighter?
I think it's only a +3.
Okay, so we have the same health.
Let's see. Yeah, +3.
Yeah.
I got 70 total.
Sorry,
Hey, buddy, all right.
Just
I'm gonna.
thought that popped in my
Fine.
mind out of
You
curiosity.
can get within range. You can get within, you'll have to dash to do attack range. What you can do
That's
is
never
that
good.
you waste your bonus action and you can
The DM
move, dash, and
unpacking
get within
this
range
dice
of any of
before an
those,
attack.
Yeah,
little
that's why I'm
kitty
hurting.
cats, and then you can use your attack.
Do what?
We get scared when the DM
I'm trying to
unload
find
the
my
dice.
No, I'm trying to find all my D20.
Here, I have a,
Kieran excitedly sees battle and runs up behind Sir Thomas, gently moving by him to attack the beast that's there, using his bonus action to dash. Go ahead and roll for his 2 attacks, as he reminds me he has 2 attacks for his action.
Mhm.
Oh man,
bonus action to dash?
Will do, go
I
ahead.
thought he did. What are you?
He's a barbarian.
He's barbarian.
Path, unless he's path the totem elf.
That's the issue that I have is he did path the totem. There's no way he did that. Let's be real. There's no way he did that. It's the only, again, I always chose elf because I wanted to run while I was raging
Yeah.
across she's going to run across the board.
Then
All
I
right.
guess you would pick bear or wolf.
No, you're gonna dash anyways, go up and you're gonna throw profanities at it as you slap Sir. No, you're not. You're not.
Does he have 2 weapon fighting?
No, he's not gonna be able to. He's gonna get in the range. He has no ranged weapons because he doesn't have any ranged
He
weapons.
slaps me.
He doesn't have a- Does it have javelins? As a barbarian?
You have javelins?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does he have anything he can use that he could throw?
Oh,
He
no.
can throw Sir Thomas.
Oh, he can try.
What's that, brother?
Actually, I don't know if he could, even while raging, because we are kobolds.
He's throwing his mace.
Well, he's like 5 foot. He's throwing his mace.
Improvise
Well, you-
weapon.
But if
you-
he's
you're-
trying to throw 6'4", 200 some
That's
pounds.
what I'm saying, I don't know
God
if he
damn
could.
Yeah.
Or we could just go ahead and do what makes sense because, you know, running up to fight it would make
There's
sense.
no way to
He can cower and beg.
Well, that means you have a bonus action. Did you, I don't know what you chose as your feat. Did you choose grappler?
He's a
That is.
he's a path observer.
Here we go. Cower and beg is once per short rest of an action, you can cower to distract foes until the end
That
of
is a
your
fun- I
next
use that
turn.
bonus.
Allies gain
I
advantage on attacks
prefer
against
the
enemies
bonus
within
action
10
one
feet.
from the new one.
I can see.
So are you just running
So
up to get in
reckless
range or are
is-
you, what you doing, brother?
He can go into a rage.
Run up to it, spit at it when you get there and go into a rage.
Huck to
Describe what you're doing so I can share it with everyone.
Which one is he going
Did
to?
you see
The
what
one by
happened?
Sir Thomas?
Middle one.
Yes, you did.
Middle one.
Yes, you did.
As he was going into a rage, he decided to call it some names like, "You're so cute." Hey, cute. He intimidates it by going, which isn't a free action. So he's just doing it knowing it's ineffective. That's the end of his turn.
Eventually.
Next is Rex.
It was Rex.
Rex. Next is Rex's
Rec
turn.
and deck.
REK apostrophe S.
You could just hear him bitching at the crowd.
Rex.
Come on,
Rex.
Rex, come on.
Rex's turn.
Sir.
I don't say
So
deck
Rex.
in case you want to keep people in the dark for what is
His name is Rectac.
His name is Rex.
God, damn suck. I'm just kidding.
Well, fuck you too.
Fight, fight,
This action dash.
Roll for initiative.
5:30, 5:40.
Christ. You're a monster.
Oh, did you,
30.
oh.
So now I'm in the chat. Am I still hidden? I don't know how this
Hold on.
works. I really don't.
So you're here.
Because I was hidden where
Works as rogues or.
it ran halfway across the arena, so I'm assuming no.
So
Most
I'm gonna be
likely
really
not.
on, if we're talking mechanical, god damn it, okay.
I really don't know.
I'm getting ready to get a tally on here because I'm gonna give less than.
Uh,
If he doesn't have
you
this,
are-
yeah.
You are no longer hidden to the one that is from the tiger that is closest to you.
So do you have the skull for feet?
No.
That technically, unless, even in dim light, if you're not fully obscured,
fine.
you cannot hide.
That's
With that said, yay DMs,
Well, he's also got the tigers in the line have keen smell. so
but no
they're
bears.
on,
Oh my.
wisdom perception checks.
See, you knew what I was doing.
I'm going to fire my short bow at this guy.
Okay.
Some bows shorter than others.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fire it at yellow.
Intimidated.
And yellow, the one that's in front of Sir Thomas.
Yeah, that way I have advantage.
Oh, good call.
Advantage. Oh.
Tactics.
Tactics is the-
More than just a cool name.
Oh, that's not gonna matter. It's 2 and a 4. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Yeah. My turn's done.
Kick up a bonus action.
No, I used it to dash.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The announcer after that whole round is just like,
I'm
oh.
just giving rude gestures to the line after I messed it. Kicking dirt.
Next is Sir Thomas.
Okay, there's a 17 hit on the tiger right in front of me,
In front of you? Yes.
and then does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so they both hit.
Subtractive spirit is amazing.
Yes, I'm about to be eaten by a fucking dog.
That's for both attacks, 17 total
I
slashing
never
damage.
So, fun fact, theoretic, technically, if the large creature decided to, it could engulf us and eat us, and we could fight from inside of its stomach. If the DM so chose.
Imagine a metal javelin.
It's a hell of a change.
That
That,
have to be a nat.
that'd be, that's funny.
What the heck?
You're like all
I'm gonna
switched.
use
like,
my
I got
action
this.
surge and make 2
Ah!
more attacks.
Baby got.
I'm gonna ask you real quick, what is your minimum damage? The minimum damage you can do with that attack.
With 1 attack,
So just put your bonus
Uh,
modifier. Just 5.
so I guess 1 plus 3, 4 damage total.
If it's 1 plus 3, you kill it.
Then an 18 to hit. So it's,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
you kill it. You
Okay.
don't even have to roll on, you don't know.
You see what's up.
That first lion just drops. He didn't get to do much, except maybe give Sir Thomas a little bit of a scratch behind the knee. Is that your whole turn?
Wait a minute, I have the great weapon master thing where it says if I reduce a
Yeah,
creature to
he gets to go to the next attack,
can
then you
make
got
an
the attack.
attack.
He
Yeah.
does.
So
Yes, who you
I
get?
will move over to the one closest to idiot rogue over there.
No, I'm not gonna
Next
meta. I'm
next
not
right
gonna
there,
meta.
you gotta keep him from getting eaten.
All right, so you,
Make an attack on him.
so I'm gonna be mean now. Had he gone after the other one, he would have had advantage. No, you don't, you chose not to be a kobold.
18
He's
to
not
hit.
part of the pack.
He's
He's worthless. That's why I got, if I sit on his shoulder.
That's
from now
4
on,
damage to hit that one.
4.
There's a 1 on the damage die, so.
I think I got chlamydia from my pact.
Pack is just
Or my
way.
patient.
And now that's my turn.
I can only do sneak attack if I have advantage.
Did you hear me say chlamydia? That looks.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, word that you're, I'm like.
that one you have to hit in hind quarter.
Sure, my
because it's
X-Men
looking
used that
at
one.
red, you have to hit him in like a hind quarter. He's not very happy about that. Next is Warren's turn.
Warm.
Mm,
Yes, sir.
Alright, so before I start my action, after the tiger scratched me in the stomach,
Yep, so what you are now is you're raging. On the next.
because it hit me and I'm just being
Theoretically, spend it for your bonus action
Um,
rather than taking an additional.
I am going
attack.
to
You are going
take
to,
my lovely flail,
you're gonna.
and
attacks with
knock
that.
the crap out of his head,
Okay.
and pray to fucking God. I could set him out.
You are raging as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is a
Yep,
12.
starting on the.
12 just hits.
Okay,
And please also remember, did you choose shield duder?
I'm planning to hit it twice with the flail, so can I just go ahead and roll my d20 again?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. and roll another
Do
attack.
you have Shield master for your feet.
No, that's a
That's bitch.
15.
Might have to bring a little table light
Okay,
now.
good. Oh my gosh.
Roll your
Nice
damage.
It's actually not a bad idea.
For old lady eyes can't tell them both.
I can't read there. I don't know
Well,
what's
it doesn't
going
help that
on.
it's not sounding like you.
1d8.
Honestly, yeah.
yeah, well,
Do we
yeah.
want to turn a
We
light
don't have to
on?
block that anymore. The storm clouds coming in, make it nice and dark.
Yes.
That,
I'm gonna turn these lights off.
yeah, honestly, those didn't even help. Like, from looking at the dice.
As I've gotten older, I can appreciate what Randy would have in the big, like, the magnifying glass stuff when he's painting and all the light. I respect that now. I don't. And it's getting worse as I get older.
Beginning of the session, you said that this was mostly
Dude.
RP.
When scrolling through various.
I was
points,
thinking
had
you
to
should probably
zoom
do
in.
everybody else's stuff before the Coliseum. to be honest.
No, I assure you that we
Okay.
only need about
Take
15 to
longer.
20 minutes inside of the
Yeah,
red light
'cause you guys
district,
fight it.
for our
That
safety,
is-
not for what we want. There's, Jake, let's call ourselves out on this one. If we play around for any
Oh my
longer than 30 minutes, we will have
Tell me.
issues.
What did
We will not be.
23
That's-
plus medium.
We will be hunted.
Yes, it will.
6
What's this?
uh, radiant damage.
Ah, yes,
So 20
low hanging
damage
fruit is always
Yep.
better. In the red light district? Oh,
Ordinary tables.
I've never seen a Goliath before.
So it's not dead, but with that attack,
Get your turn comes.
you happen to hit it basically right behind the head, with those flails. It is staggered, and it is not, it's bloody. It is not looking great.
First we rage, then reckless.
Back
then
kitty.
Kitty.
But you'll be able to get.
How
three
far
attacks in one
ahead did I
turn.
throw my
What you do.
javelin?
So when you threw your javelin, you threw it at the one you're currently attacking, right?
Yeah.
So was it like right around there?
Right
It's
here.
just your battle axe for a long sword and shield.
That right there. Roughly where we threw it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm gonna be honest,
It is
I
now
bet the
Kitty's
DM would
turn.
let you have a +1, but because you didn't
I want
request it.
I
I'm
want to
gonna
grab
say-
my javelin as I do my.
All right, I'll ask him on that.
It's not
Just a,
Well, he said he didn't want anything to happen. Magical weapons.
He purchased a +1 as one of his items with
does
the early one,
a-
so when he traded it out, he gave away his. Yeah,
a 21 hit.
Yeah.
thank you. Yes. Yeah, remember how we only have one thing? That was his thing, so like.
This
you don't
wasn't
get
expecting
your
that number.
thing.
So you clear, you're not gonna like the next list for until 2 either.
Yeah.
So it rears around as you run past it. We did get an opportunity attack because
Say he
you
has to
ran
stick with
past
what he
it.
has now,
Um,
for a magic weapon at the end of
It bit your tail
Here, let me just rest.
and
it.
almost sheared
it. He
it
reaches over.
clean off.
Does it count as piercing damage?
I'd be awesome.
I'm
How did
interested.
you end your game?
So-
So you take
Shiny.
Do not touch my rust.
11 half,
No, not
so
that one,
5.
your nice one.
Oh, he
You
got
take
it.
five. You take 5
It's a
damage. So
round
it's
down.
not nearly as bad. You took a chunk out of your
Round it
tail. He did take a chunk out of your.
I will tell you, there's a certain sword that is being built by. a certain
As I
people.
walk-
He gets
after
fucking
he
trapped.
bites.
You might be
my table. I'm gonna say fucker, as I lost track to go get my javelin.
Just out of curiosity, is there a sensor in the Coliseum?
Do what?
Just like anytime someone occurs, and just like, what the hell?
It's going to catch the light. Bunch of mothers are just like, cover your ears, Johnny.
There's children here.
But blood and got the gore going off in the Coliseum.
Oh, those are fine. We watch our parents all the time.
Do I have my javelin back?
Preparing.
No, since I went get it.
Yeah, you can get it.
These kids have
Sorry, I
heard
just
enough
wanted to make sure.
fairy
I
tales.
apologize.
What did we say the,
Wanted to make sure.
Oh,
Thank you,
That
16.
should have-
14?
You're almost there.
Okay, so, the lion is still, the lion is still paralyzed. He can't do anything.
And they're twitching.
Yeah, he's.
Nerd.
Here it runs up.
Actually,
Yeah.
Not you.
he does take 2 more
Yes,
damage
we're
because of
quite
the
a ways
poison.
there to do that. Talking about the one way up.
It's just eating away at him.
I bet this move.
Sure it is.
Right, tell me
Um,
resistance to wheelbarrow.
So the one that took a chunk out of you is actually coming back for more.
Okay. Did you get my javelin?
Does no one carry meat on them? This, well, this whole fight could have been ended, but just, here's a steak.
Oh, I have a seagull somewhere.
I'm sure Rex still has some like dried out.
I'm
shark
not
meat
giving
now.
my food up to these things. Yeah.
What are you talking about? They're gonna become food here in a moment, once it's all
Yeah.
done.
I'm about to get my own food.
Yeah, that's why you fatten them.
I like shark.
Oh, no. The smile, it has me worried.
This is gonna be a mean question to ask.
Food.
But does a 23?
You don't have to ask. You're just being a dick.
Hold on. Shielding.
And 21.
No.
I don't think anyone's a wizard.
23
Okay,
to
so
It was
21.
worth a try. It could have been she may have chosen
Yeah.
wizard initiate or something,
That
which I don't
happens.
think actually you can choose shield like it. I never thought about that too.
As long as you don't take any concentration spells.
Good call.
And my
Wait,
resistances are
I don't
bludgeoning,
think you cast
piercing, and
that
slashing.
all raging, or is it
attacks.
just
Oh,
Bludgeoning
concentration?
damage, no.
So no,
Yes, these are
we've
both.
it's one of those things that's like raging as a
piercing and
monk. You're
slashing.
like,
Okay.
I negate
That's why I
all the
mentioned it.
things that I can do. But
So I knew you couldn't concentrate, right?
yeah, I didn't know.
So 13 half
But if-
to.
But if you
6.
cast long-lasting spells,
Before you raise.
such as
Right?
mage armor and whatnot,
You do
those
have to
contain
notice that the
damage.
tiger has a slight
Roll
grin
perspective, are you smart enough? I learned.
because it's
Well,
thinking that you were about to be.
Blade song through it.
Okay.
The last one,
Stuff.
I wouldn't do.
you know what? Because it knows that Rec is in the corner, it will gladly take a attack of opportunity from Sir Thomas to try and
It is your
make a
job.
beeline for Rec.
I'm still just.
Okay,
Giving
the
every-
tag opportunity missed that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to, does anything happen? Does your sword end up in the ground?
Oh, you
It's like
rolling that one?
He rolled a nat one, so did you.
happens to everyone.
Are we
Um,
counting that as a kobold that one?
Yeah.
Wild magic, wild.
I trashed, it's something to the bottom.
Yeah!
Finally, it's only there for one round. That's all it took.
Since
And-
this tiger moved in a straight line more than 20 feet, I need you to make a DC 13 strength check. It is going to
Oh, no, the road.
pounce on you and knock you prone.
The whole time it's running, I'm saying, move, 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 move. And I rolled a 9, -1 is 8.
Holy sh!
I rolled this one for the strain.
So this tiger jumps on top of you. You are now
You can
currently
take shield
prone.
from initiate.
You can.
Yeah.
Now this is not being mean, but this is something as part of the stat
And then
line.
it takes a bite.
When it does take a bite action as a
God.
bonus action.
Stop it. He's
And
already
he's
dead.
prone.
Zach? Are we still connected?
As long as are we within a mile of each other still?
This
For
is a
the
really small
psychic
island.
link, no, but I will say your twin sense is tingling.
A strange
Your
feeling
your
of
brother, your
terror.
brother sense is tingling.
I feel like sharp this morning.
Something
How big is
isn't
it?
quite right. So it does,
Is that right?
It's within a
so
mile
if
of
it's
the hypotenuse.
prone, it doesn't do anything. I still can just make an attack. It has no bearing on its advantage or disadvantage, correct? No.
No,
Uh,
if it's grappling and hitting the one it's
16?
advantages, being grappled and hitting the one it's a disadvantage.
As long as you're within 5 feet, you have it right.
okay. 16.
That hits.
Okay. This is just gonna be a bite attack.
Is there any tongue?
Where did you intend
I would hope so, sir.
I hate it.
Might as well have, because I don't.
Must
know
have
where
done
to put
0
it.
damage
Did you
then.
I could look up everything.
If you don't have the dice to roll, it's 0 damage.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I have a dice to roll.
We are rock.
Oh, there it is. It just ended up-
It's 20 arrows.
Seven damage.
All of them, maybe. 7?
7 damage.
Oh, you know what?
It was in the mid, it was right here. I'm like, I have a yellow one there. I've been rolling this. So it happens to just, it bites your wrist. As you're flailing around, it happens to bite your wrist. Next is Kieran's turn.
It's so pretty.
Kieran, it's your turn. The one, the one that you're in range to be able to
Am
run.
I considered medium?
Talk to your dad, that's a clear.
Only by the token. As you, the tiger you're within range.
With how
the
you
one
are
that
now,
runs after.
yes.
Go after that, where you,
Calm it
within
down.
range of the range attack, of the one that's, raging right there.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter, man.
Kieran screams out loud in the great rage, recklessly attacking, and runs within range and attacks the same one that's within range of Warren, also allowing for back tactics to give you advantage on your attacks. Roll for your attacks, my dear Kieran.
I love the narration / instruction.
23 to hit. Roll for damage. Woo! Don't forget the other ones I gave you.
One person in the count, cheers.
We need the best. guys.
We got
So we
ample
need
time. I'm
more
not,
time for them.
we weren't kidding. You got 30 minutes. We don't need more than 30 minutes in there like this for our own sakes.
For the streams.
That's why I said he'll have time. That be really, much like the last time I had someone ask me to role play the dragon scene. We don't need more than a few minutes for that.
We were not.
Well,
I let
Did
everyone
he
use
hit?
it.
he rolled a 23.
16 damage.
Okay.
That's,
16 damage.
how much of it is?
It's
Two of
dead
it.
with 16.
Okay, well, okay, the more than other things that you don't have, Sir Thomas. It's dead, brother. Do you have great weapon, Matt? Well, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a great weapon. Do you have anything else special? Because you're recklessly attacking, so you get advantage in the future. You're gonna have to really push and not fall out of reckless, or excuse me, out of rage on the next turn. Do you still have? No, you're out of movement.
He does have a paralyzed target next turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay. What else do you have, brother? Chills?
I have the thrills.
It's multiple iron.
Oh, brother, I keep forgetting what you're using.
And
It's a
we were
thrill.
going there.
Yeah, we'll use those next time. Those are called bonus actions. You used that already. He chose we've got a beast instead of berserker, so it's like he gets to use one extra bite for his attack, a bite or a tail, but it's his bonus action. And somehow he went reckless. Let's not go into it, Jake. Let's just roll with it, please. Everybody.
What's
Right,
the bonus action?
Who's next?
So instead of
Your
doing,
turn.
so instead of reckless attack, the extra attack that he gets is
If
either
you're
he
going
takes
to
on the
attempt to
distance
get
of a
up,
mouth, or he takes on the distance of a tail, and it just doesn't.
I don't know what the
called
typical,
path of
I don't know.
the
what
beast.
the
Half
beast-
movement speed.
He's a
to get up.
berserker.
Oh, half movement speed.
So-
Oh, berserker was a chicken.
I just.
Pounds
He has a
on me,
bonus action
bite
instead.
and snap at me, I'm
Well, that's why I said
screaming, and you
reckless,
got
he has
bad
to
kitty,
miss.
bad kitty. And all of a sudden you see
The one that he's using.
one
is
psychic
Sparrows.
blade appear, I'm gonna make a stab, and then my bonus action, the second one appears in my other hand.
Technically,
What?
Well, I guess that's gonna end your turn. No, but you don't have anything else you can do other than say my turn's over.
we've already moved on.
I've already.
I didn't.
Oh, good deal.
realize-
Okay, I'll let him know.
First attack's 23 to hit,
Yes.
and then the
Come on,
second
kid.
one is going to be
Wait, you're working ask. It's just like,
21 to hit.
does 23 hit? They both hit.
Yeah, like.
I think that's just the same roll that I asked for.
Yeah.
Those are the same rolls.
Your bubble.
Blasting.
11 and
A little dark.
25 psychic damage.
Those two
So
months.
we'll probably do that.
25 total, or it was 11
like a
plus
positive.
20?
It's 11 plus 14.
So 25.
25 total. 25 psychic damage.
We could have been making.
Bad kid.
Scared over again.
I'll teach you, you little bitch.
And then
Oh, they're still fun.
in the moment it reacts to being stabbed, I'm gonna use half my movement and stand up. And then I'm gonna run away.
Hoping you're gonna
Who
do
gets attacked?
bonus action disengage
No,
or
I use a
something.
bonus action to stab.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
so it does get an
yep,
opportunity.
typically not very
I
bright
did
there.
really good with the meme with my time. Oh, that.
Hey, don't call us out like that. We know.
And she doesn't ever use shade with like unless it's really somebody. She's very German.
So it does happen to get a claw attack, by the way, that was a 19.
That is-
Bad kid.
Um,
Bad
This
kitty.
one just happens to swipe at you with its claw. That's 8 damage. As it tries to like, tries to- you get it in your ankles.
Still in Yip Yak as I'm running and said, I told you to move.
Not yet. I will help you. You still have a target in
That's my
mind,
turn.
needs to die,
Okay.
that's be paralyzed. Everything's gonna
Next
work
is Sir
out.
Thomas.
You give it A lot of time. Sir Thomas does.
Idiot.
I'm gonna move up and attack the
I'm
one.
imagining Breck just like leaning to run above game.
I think that's the only cat, oh no, there's two.
Yeah. Well, that other one's paralyzed. No.
Which one are you going for?
The one where that was head impinned.
Oh, no, the bad kid.
The bad kid.
Bad kid.
Right side.
Kitty, one kitty, what the hell is that?
Okay, 21 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Both hit.
I forget to tell you that it was a heavy armor kitty.
Wearing plate mail.
11 total
They see
damage.
22.
For the attacks.
Just put a dagger and chew toys, so.
Right, it's like, you start breaking off that.
He's supposed to know your intentions.
I don't have a dagger
Like
anymore.
people with it.
So your attack. Oh, that's
Oh, God, more
I know.
So your
that.
attack-
What?
hits. Obviously, it cleaves deep behind the shoulder blade, and it actually punctures a lung, and it drops down, but it doesn't.
Get rid of that?
It's not fully dead
You know, restraint is not-
I haven't realized it yet.
until you notice
No.
the same green effect from what had happened with the line. And then it droops.
How upsetting you did make him roll perception, see?
That one is dead.
Sir Thomas is amazing.
Common.
He's the man with the conch.
And then in Yip Yak, like, bad kitty, and that's give it I spit on the ground.
With my bonus action, I am using
Lay
my second wind feature. And in conjunction with that,
It's the kill.
He got low in the.
to benefit all the idiots that within 60 feet of me, meaning.
Rectech.
I think it's
Nice.
Just rectech.
And
It's just
pocket
rectangle.
idiot. No, within
Oh,
60 feet,
60, no pocket.
Within 60 feet.
Oh, what's it? Yeah.
I am using my rallying cry
Just within
feature,
range.
which means that up to 3
You are
allies,
just within range, Born.
with
like you were
3
exactly
allies within
60
60 feet can all get 6 hit points back.
They all get 6.
I'll get 6.
Temporary.
No, it's 6 hit points like heal. Up to
Oh,
6 hit points heal.
I like temporary. They can sleep it off.
That's creepy.
There's a big kitty. My bird.
Thank you.
I made
That's
something,
stuck in
and
my head.
it's
There
so,
better be some good steaks
Catchy.
tonight.
and it makes me smile because it's like everything, like the lyrics on the board,
Next is
everything on the
Eagle's turn.
table. Good.
I know, I swear.
I'll warn you.
kitty
still
alive.
All right. This is the line, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How
No.
stupid is Warren? Let's be honest.
You want a real answer or?
Do you want me to answer
Do you
that?
want to?
What's your intelligence modifier?
Minus
She has
one.
no dagger. She dropped her hand axes.
Just throw yourself.
Completely.
You do have your metal javelin.
You know
I do
what? I
remember
may
that
have
one.
no
I had my
riz, but at
blades.
least she's dumb enough to fall for it.
Wait, where's your dagger?
You said it's
Yeah.
a huge boy now.
You can pick it up. The tiger that you threw it at his dick now.
I haven't ate it.
No, it's using it as a chew toy.
Cool, I'll add it back after I'm done.
How damaged is it?
You don't have to remove it if you throw
It's-
it. Only remove it if you don't have to.
I just kind of thought it was
You
just
remove
swallowed.
it, adding it, you stuck it.
I thought it was.
It's got the same it's got the same properties now as Hook's greatsword. It's got a -1 now to it.
Flop it all over.
So it's hard to hold the
You're rolling
handle.
disadvantage.
Yeah, the handle is pretty
But
well
you did
chewed
get
up.
it back.
It deals psychic damage now.
Oh God.
Emotional
Was it
damage.
About where it was at.
I'm gonna throw this at you. It insults you. You
Sorry,
remind me
adding
of
the
your
dagger back
father.
to my
Well, that's a crit.
Permanent
I
disadvantage,
can't
baby.
see that. Can you do a roller to the tiger?
Huh?
Can you put a roller to the
About
tiger?
20.
Yeah,
Five,
you're
10,
20.
20.
Okay, sorry, I can't see that part of my screen, so it's a little hard.
You're close enough.
Okay.
You can count spares.
I'm gonna let you on a DM secret. Oh, no, not again.
Oh, shit.
We don't care. He's,
Yeah.
when he said you're within range barely, that was because the DM has a special ruler that allows you to be within range.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's first the in between block.
I was just like,
So
it's
you're
fine.
right, you can't
Okay.
do spells.
That's what.
Um,
It's got the BBG, there's nothing else broken about
I'm
it.
gonna throw my javelin at it.
Okay.
People just help.
Die.
Six hit points.
For people to get.
That's, why did it take
That's
4
a nat
hours?
20.
No.
No, it's not.
That's 6.
Holy shit.
That
That's max damage.
There's a 26
On the
hit?
javelin,
Yep.
which is, I said it was a D10.
D8.
No, because it's a metal one.
I think so. Probably D8 with metal.
Yeah,
That I did.
I love it when you guys
So,
argue with
hold
the
on.
DM the week it
So
just.
it's
16.
16.
I'm gonna metagame the hell out of
Plus
this. I'm
six.
weaker than that.
Well, okay.
That's why I will
22.
give myself an out.
Wait, how are you
Minus
doing
one.
crits?
Was it max
Every time you
damage?
look
How are
at it,
you
I'm
doing
like,
crits?
and you
That was
call
max
out.
weapon.
Right.
Are you doing max weapon
Every-
plus an additional die, or are you doing just max damage stuff?
Oh, shit.
What are you?
I thought it was max weapon damage plus the proficiency you add for your.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways you do it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I was doing it.
Okay, well, that being
So
said,
that was
though,
22,
So
which
just
is
straight
that,
max damage.
yeah, straight max damage.
That's right.
plus my 5, my modifiers.
It's dead.
Yeah, so.
Oh, don't forget the radiant damage. too.
That's dead.
Stop, it's
Perfectly
already
holy
dead.
Now this is the part where you
Where's
walk
that stopping?
over and skin the tiger that ate you.
Yeah.
You realize you get
Oh.
sniped from
Oh my
there.
god.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Kieran, you're not gonna be able to put your finger in his butt after all.
No.
I'm gonna take my dagger, if I have a
It
second,
wasn't gonna move.
and I'm gonna cut off a piece of its fur and then just go.
So you're next to the line.
That's that, yes.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck. I'm so,
Certain people looks over, she
Take a
cuts,
drink.
sees this.
Now it probably is gonna be a now one. Knowing my luck.
I accidentally stabbed. him.
Perception?
Yeah.
And 6.
You could have learned something really cool, but you didn't.
Who's the next closest? Or who else wants to go up to him?
Oh, Kieran is already on his way up there. Oh, absolutely.
Either he can or you can roll for him. It's
Kieran, I
perception.
need you to roll for perception as you go to explore the prison pocket of the large tiger.
I'm skinning the line that bit me.
How in depth is
Did you say give you 10 minutes? No, you're not role playing how you're playing, but
Oh, the one that's next to you by Sir Thomas?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna start cutting slabs of meat off of it. You don't eat meat, kitty, I eat you.
You can give me a perception check as well.
Oh, right.
I'm going to be standing there just shaking my head with all the tokens as usual.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
the victor goes the spoils.
I just wanted some tiger hair, man.
Oh, it's spoiled.
What a tiger merchant.
18. 18.
I'm
19 for Kieran.
19.
Yep.
Okay. Something you guys did notice at the beginning, these animals had, they were taken care of, obviously, you can, but they send these animals out as effectively trophies for those who win. On the lion that Kieran is currently also skinning. Warren was skinning the back end of the lion. She didn't
She's taking
see it
some
at
hair.
first. Huh?
I was just taking some hair.
She was just taking
Oh,
the
you
hair
were
out the
taking-
back
I just
end,
want
making it
hair.
easier
Okay,
for
well, you
Kieran.
didn't see on the lion was a gold breastplate. It's just like one of those like necklaces, like those like Egyptian ones.
Why was his AC so low?
No, it wasn't actually part of armor. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't part of armor. It was just an adornment. So there is so Kieran sees that, and it's just a golden necklace,
You
effectively,
hear that, brother?
as an adornment for Brad. There are 3 gold bands on that tiger stand.
There's 3 gold bands in the tiger. Really cool. Big chest thing.
Cut the tail off.
There were 3 gold bands.
There were 3 gold bands.
In addition to the meat, I'm taking from like its hind legs as I'm cursing it out.
You're watching everybody.
You got some nice tiger rump roast.
I cut the tail off, take the bands off, pocket those, and I'm gonna wrap the tail around my belt.
After seeing this, Kieran quickly goes to take the breastplate before he feels left out.
Yeah, he can, yeah, that was for him.
Yes.
I need you to roll for insight. He's trying to figure out how to put it on.
Yes.
That's rolling shit. Yeah, he's not exactly sure how to put the armor on. So as he goes to put it on, he puts it across as a sash, even though it should clearly go on like it. So he's just
So
drapes it
It
across.
is.
It's more of like a necklace.
Oh,
Like-
good. Then he wears it like a purse and holds it just completely wrong.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. He can't figure it
You were too slow on that one. You watched the tiger tail get cut off by Red Deck as he takes the 3 gold bands for himself. That's why you hurried to get the breastplate.
All right, so you guys have finished your first round of the fight. Hold on. Well, I know I said that to scare you, but let me.
Pausing.
The announcer,
moving
yes,
on.
the announcer at this point just said, he says, just like,
Return tomorrow.
our kobolds and our friend Sir Thomas have come out victorious against our animal companions here. I feel bad for Whiskers, who's the lion. He was a family favorite. But
No, my house kid.
as we've mentioned before, the Colosseum, everything goes. But to our victors, should they wish to test their mettle in another bout against one of our gladiators, report to the front desk.
Okay, so Tom's will be heading to the front desk.
Do what?
I'll be heading for the front desk.
Okay, you'll be heading to
As
the
long
front
as I'm
desk.
allowed to get a short rest in.
Yes, you guys can get a short rest in for that.
Kieran excitedly spinning the necklace over his head, unknowingly what it is. It says, "Yeah," and starts following Sir Thomas.
Oh, with that, the announcer does happen to see that, and he's, I can't believe this. Slipped my mind. For the one that is slinging around the golden necklace, and for the one who happened to take the 3 gold bands off the tiger, you can either keep those adornments, or, and above game, I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese the shit out of this. You can turn it in at the front desk for gold. Actual gold pieces.
It's all fool's gold.
Kieran takes a moment, then realizes that you can't use gold as a weapon. This is better armor the way he has it. So then he goes ahead and he puts it around and wears it as a loincloth. That way he doesn't accidentally get excited in the future and get seen.
He's gonna have to be careful. I eventually at one point I'm gonna have to make him roll because they are sharp.
Good.
Snip, snip.
It reminds me of the day. in the
I
war.
will decide. Before we come back. What I want to do with the.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to, so I'm going to do the rest of the session as RP. You guys have, did yours. We're gonna cut back here. Jordan, look, do you guys have any issues of doing the RP for the red light district on Discord? No, or do you want to do it in person?
Actually.
Okay, yes, yeah.
How fast do you want to get canceled?
Yeah, that's exactly like,
Yeah.
there's only a certain level that says adult content. You're like, red light district and us.
Okay. So we're gonna continue that on Discord.
Yes.
Spine sport.
We can go all out.
Yep.
You make your way to the mage.
I'm flying. He said like, I can stick towards the light.
Yeah, like over the future. This is all happening. So with you getting there, this is in the same time duration as they were. So you get there probably in the first. You get there within about 10 to 15 minutes, and you actually can hear from a distance the announcer announcing them.
Okay.
And just like and all of them, and so you can hear them, and it's about to get started. But you have to get to the main academy,
And when I wasn't able to stop.
and I'll actually bring you.
This captain dad and she just wanted to get all.
Yeah, had to. Oh my God. There was a lot of poison in that region. There's just green fog everywhere.
You think?
Sorry, my bad.
You think I would and be furious because
The crowd kept cheering. That's the man. He poisoned them all. That's what I wanted to have both sides screaming. That's cheating. That's how it's done.
It's fair. They allowed it.
You heard him. Anything goes. You just bunch of kobold put his thumb in a cat's head.
That's how it got paralyzed, not the arrows.
I still love the fact that Warren went ahead and shaved the backside so he could get into it.
Just a little off the back. Or end, depending on which way you're going.
Okay. I'm going to bring you.
We're transitioning.
Oh, it's only one person.
The rest of us don't matter.
He's transitioning.
All right.
It's gonna learn more horrible arcane things.
Well,
Fireball.
it'd be nice if it was mine, but basically, so you arrive at the front door of the major camp. And this is the main.
Sure.
This is where one of the lights is shown.
I was going to the top.
Oh, you're going to the top.
Where the lights are. So it makes it sound like it's at the top.
Okay. Okay.
Sentries.
I'll say that you can go up to the top. I don't have that map. Just to tell you, I don't have the map. Because I was thinking you're going to go through the front door.
Gosh, so prepared,
Yeah.
Jared.
Listen, I prepared a major academy. I wasn't preparing the top floor, okay?
He fell
If
through
they're
the
going
roof.
upstairs,
and
and
this
I
is
find
where
the
you-
first window open.
Okay. I will say you go up to the top. There isn't anybody on that floor. I will say that you notice that where the beams of light are coming from, they are effectively autumn. They've got magical runes that are swirling around it and everything like that, providing that.
So it's just
energy-
providing non-harmful light.
Yes. Yeah, it's non-harmful.
And it casts shadows
It
through the
can-
light.
Can you cast
The
shadows?
light is there, so if something goes into it, it will cast a shadow.
It blocks the light.
There's no way down.
Batman.
Fuck it. I go up to a light, spread my wings, look at the sky. And this evil cackling comes out.
with the light, with where it disperses the shadows, because there's multiple pillars on this top floor. You happen to see like, you actually don't see your reflection.
Okay.
You see the reflection of the dragon.
Wait, even better. I knew it.
And the shadow reminds you of something.
Okay.
And you happen to notice that as your arms spread open, as you're basically up in the air, light is still going around you, but it's almost like it's filtering through you.
Okay.
Which is why it's projecting.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's you just happen to see.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, nobody is on that top floor because it's an automated thing. There is a door that leads down to, it's basically a spiral staircase.
This is open.
Yes, it's like,
Open door.
On the note, your person.
I'll find someone eventually.
Screaming.
it goes down one floor, and you happen to actually notice. So if you see on that screen on the very bottom, of that map where it's that square with the circle in the middle of it, if you were to have gone through the bottom floor, I will say that platform is like a multi-use platform, but it also is effectively like a magic elevator. Effectively, it will teleport you from different floors. So there is one of those platforms on the floor immediately underneath the magical, beams and everything like that. So it would go to different floors. There's nothing really else in that room other than that platform, except for maybe like some windows that you can see very high up.
So no people here.
No one's in.
So I see way down.
That platform is the only way to go anywhere within the magical tower.
Go stand on it. Sit down.
So down. Okay. So you stand on it, and a light blue light filters around you with the magical dots and everything like that. And as soon as you say, well, do you verbally say it or think it? Because, well, it doesn't really matter. The moment that you think the word down, even if you would have said it verbally, you go down to floor 1. Because there's multiple floors. If you don't specify a specific floor, you go way down to.
Okay. Are there people here?
You happen to know, so with where you are standing on that platform that's down there at the base. There are multiple rooms, all closed off. But you do happen to see on the doors where it says practice rooms, like magical practicum rooms. You do happen to see one person that is sitting at a very large desk at the very center of this magic academy, or at the base floor of this area. Forgetting Virus as a bird. I was thinking of a bird of an.
Driving crazy. That was no hard.
It's bird box here, so you're.
Close your eyes. It's in the air.
Yes, it is. I managed to turn it off. People are paying attention to me. You'll hear me start whistling to the bird. Not meet you, the wall.
No, it's it.
The meaty wall.
Just broad.
I just walk up to the first.
Just walk up to him? Yep. I will say his head is down. He is currently scribbling in some notes and everything like that. You happen to notice what he is doing is he's actually transcribing like old runes into like magic, or like just magical practicums for beginning mages to effectively practice out brand new ones.
Okay. So is the light coming back
With here, it's pretty well lit. But if you're talking about the light from that platform, that has already died out. Because it's simple, that light is simply just it only appears when you are using.
So he's still writing. Exploring it?
Yes, he's writing. He doesn't know that you're here. That magic is silent. Yeah, when you go through. Oh, yes. He first looks to your left, or he looks to his left. He's like, oh, there's no one there. He's like this old decrepit man. He looks like Merlin from.
Well, I'm 3 foot, so I'm still, he's sitting, so we're pretty much supposed to.
Yeah.
Behind you.
Oh. And he looked at. He was just like, oh, you're not from around here, are you?
Nope. Who do I talk to find out about mages? In particular, certain ones that need to die.
I just know that's.
Uh,
I'll read it.
I mean, it's like
I can't,
something like.
in good conscience, give you information if you're planning on killing a mage.
Well,
But if you're wanting to know,
I need to know about the mage. I need to know what he looks like. He's ripping souls apart and doing bad things to things. How is that fair? But I'm getting very mad. I'm getting very.
Oh, so he's practicing dark magic.
Yes.
In this issue.
I can leave this.
There's only one mage who's been here recently, that has practiced dark magic. There was only one who was fond of him. He's currently out and about right now. But his name is Archimedes. You can find him.
What's he look like?
Archimedes, I'd say, he's kind of a short individual. He's only about 4 foot.
It's very.
I mean, he's a half elf, and he's only about 4 foot tall. He's got kind of like a light purple eyes, kind of a blondish hair.
No, not who I need. I'm looking for some guy. He's on that island that hasn't had a name yet.
Treasure.
Named Durando. I need a description of this guy. Yes, he's gonna die.
That was the mage who practiced dark magic here.
So, description, show me what he looks like. Otherwise, every male that casts magic once I hit that island will die, and I don't stop it. I don't know any better. I'm literally.
He always kept the hood up. He always kept the hood up. He always kept to himself, except for that Archimedes fellow. He'd always talked to a little bit about.
When's this Archimedes person coming?
He should be. He should be here within the next, I don't know, few moments. He simply went to go check on one of his experiments.
I wait. I fly up to the Raptors.
Okay.
You tell me when you get here.
Okay. In the meantime, if you want to check the bottom room, that's where your Durando fellow practices. We haven't been able to clean it. The magic it effectively left a permanent stain on the floor. So that darkened room down there is the one he's talking
I
about.
got the room.
Okay. So you can go to the room. Go ahead and just give me investigation.
Go here,
Why don't you sit in all of it?
Yes, we will do best.
The text one here.
I'm going to show you a certain.
That's 16.
First thing you have to notice as you walk in, it's unlocked. It's unlocked. You notice on the door, the first thing you notice is the door is singed. Whatever happened in here, the door itself has been burned from the inside, but it was such an impact. The door, it doesn't look like the door itself had been damaged, like it had been pushed out, but the fire or some form of burning magical energy has burned the end. When you open it, first thing you notice is that there is a stone platform down there with sigils. So the stone platform is broken in several pieces. Whatever had happened here, with a 16, you don't have a lot of experience with magic, but just with basic logic and understanding, you notice that this sigil was not strong enough to do what he was attempting to do. There are some. I saw that door.
Called out.
He said something in Discord.
And they'll never know.
With that, so you do also see a burned desk in the corner, with some old scrolls and everything like that. That they also kind of look burned. But there is several of the shelves. One of them happens to look like it's been opened. It's not open, but the looks you can see.
Go over to search everything.
In that, so several of the other dressers, I mean, you just see paper and everything like this without one.
I grab it all. He was the
Okay. It's just some, like I said, it's just some old, they're slightly burned, but it's just some old notes and everything that basically, at first glance, it is talking about how to siphon power from souls, how to,
It's like,
incorporate, and these are all like feelings. They're not proven yet. This is all basically the scribblings of a scientist who has not yet proven what he's looking for. In the drawer that looks like it had recently just been opened, there is an outline of what would have been a book. It's just soot and then a clean surface.
Focused on that.
The book is gone.
Right, I levered them up into one little big giant roll, stuff them. I will walk back out. I leave the door, but I don't care.
But, well, people are in and
Walk
out.
back
People are
to
in
the
and out
guy.
here.
You back yet?
Oh, yes, Archimedes has actually just walked in the front door. And he's Archimedes is actually standing at the desk. You barely see him hold his head poking over the desk. He's not very tired.
Quiet above him.
Oh, are you an bird?
Me.
Fascinating. It's Kobold. I don't think it's been about a millennia since the last one I think ever been documented.
Give me a picture of Geraldo now. Since you were friends with him.
Friends is a bit of a stretch.
It's black
I
and
can
white.
give you the best.
here's a picture during it all.
Streams.
That was a sword of
Okay.
Roland the Paladin or something. So
It is
You're just frozen.
just you and.
Take a minute.
I was so confused. I thought it told me I was in the shower.
Cindy's finished.
Whenever you get.
No.
Give you a basic, basic drawing. I expect to rumble.
Got an idea. So lizard looking thing.
For those who are curious, that is the rumble.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
anything that's not human that casts magic on that island that looks like a dragon or dinosaur, or even me, I get to kill. Thank you. And I fly away. And I leave.
I'll turn my sound on too, then we can have a lot of fun.
Oh, God.
Everybody should turn on their mics to see what happens.
Echo.
Echo,
Echo.
when you put it on.
No one gets to hit you.
Hey, how's that sound for you? Fires is listening, so all of us have our mic on. How's that sound?
I know I probably get
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mute it.
Good.
Finishing up at the Coliseum, wreck. You see Spine Splitter flying over the top of the Coliseum walls, making a beeline in your general direction. It's not towards you specifically, but he's flying towards you.
We're in the Coliseum still?
You guys are still in the, you had just finished your fight. The announcer had finished that, but you're still down at the tiger and you're effectively cutting off the tail.
I got food for you.
Sweet. Which kitty were you yelling at?
This kitty is the one I'm cutting.
I'm not worried about it. Just kidding.
What are you throwing at it?
Oh, I'm gonna blast.
Oh.
It's now cooked.
What'd you do it?
Eldritch blast.
You shot an Eldritch Blast to cook it.
Does he hit me?
You want to stand it?
Now we go. We got an island to go to. And Yip Yap or whatever it is. I literally say it as I'm thinking it. We go now. You done fooling around?
I'm having fun.
We have more fun killing someone.
This is killing someone.
No,
We'll see what
I
the cook
was.
decides. We'll ask them.
don't make me steal a boat.
Okay, we'll tell the group.
I come back to boat.
You're just leaving the cooked
Yep,
filet de
I
tiger.
do that. We'd have a
I take a
conversation.
couple of the cooked pieces.
Okay,
He has a conversation. We have a conversation. I finally.
all right. You start making your
Most
way.
bizarre thing probably I've seen in a while.
Give me a history check.
Hey, that's supposed to do as well.
Yeah. I'll roll 2.
Holy shit. 19.
Okay, I was gonna say if it was a 10 or lower, you weren't gonna remember where the boat was. You happen to see from here, you happen to see the,
That bird is stuck in that crow's nest.
Yes.
I know where that ship is.
you've got a beeline on, you've got a beeline on Squawk.
I fly overhead. Oh, hey, look. Oh, there he is.
And Squawk doesn't see anything, but he feels a presence that he has been afraid of for a while. And as you're above him, you see him just in the crow's nest, just go,
Just jumps off.
just looking for that sinister aura of where it's coming
I
from.
went back down top of crow's nest. Just wait.
I love this relationship you and Spock have. Just ignore each other and everything will be fine.
Yeah, Squawk doesn't want to die.
It'll be over soon.
At this point, flight or fight is kicking in, and it's definitely flight is winning.
It's freeze.
It's
like
freeze.
Um,
freeze. So we are actually going to end it there because we need to start packing up. But the group has a decision to make.
Orders.
Yes, on Discord we will have.
Are we even?
No. Book and Fearon have made their way towards the red light district and are trying to effectively get there, trying to meander so that it doesn't look like they're overly
Can we put this in our?
interested.
Can we put this in our? I really want to see what happens in the red light district.
In the general, yeah, we can put it in the general.
Perfect.
I was hoping.
There's a
we could-
role play channel.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to see what my brain has got a horrible idea what's going to happen, and I just,
With this, everything's horrible.
for some reason, I just want to actually see it coming right.
Right.
So when I walked out, did anybody take the stuff off the tiger? The gold armor?
Kieran took that.
Kieran has it. Who did that?
That's
But
where
yes,
the feed pads coming from.
I'm gonna go to an anniversary stream real quick if we haven't already cut it out. But yeah, thank you all for joining us for Nat One Nonsense. I apologize again for earlier that we had a little bit of a late start. Unfortunately, work was the main reason for that one. But we will catch you guys back next week. Have a good night.
Bye.
Adios.